Hello peeps, welcome to GameDevArts, and in this episode 3 I am going to show you the levels. So I've created levels in a modular way. So let me show you the zeroth level, the starting of scene. It's just this. In the tile map I am using assets that I've downloaded from itch. This is a free asset. So I have created the blocks. You can get various tutorial on this, how to work with the tile set. So basically just drag and drop the image. Let me show you. Drag and drop the image, automatically create the tiles, and then tile set, terrain set, physics layer, everything is over here. So you can create physics layer. So physics layer basically it's a collision which will stop the player from crossing this sprite. So if you have paint, select a property, physics layer 0, and then paint over it. Basically this is the layer where player will not be able to cross this sprite. So I have done something with this, and I have also assigned the terrain set, match corner and sides. So where's terrains? No terrain set 0. This is how I have assigned the terrain set for automatic tile set in a platformer scenario. Now visibility notifier, basically to turn it off and on, turn off all the assets inside the level. And level count is this. Level count is this image with the text, which is just to show the floor that player is in. So now let me show you the different blocks. Similarly, I have created different blocks for level. I've counted how many blocks I need. For example, 10 blocks. I've counted the height and everything. Similarly, I have created different blocks, different floors with traps and heart. Trap is a simple area 2D collision. If a player touches that trap, then it just gives that player damage. Simply the fruit. There are a few more things assigned to the script. Basically, there are different type of fruits, and there are different images of fruits. So to randomize the fruits, I have assigned different images, you can say, different images to the fruit, and it just randomly pick up the fruits. Then there is health only. If it's health only thing, if it's health only pickup, if it's fruit only pickup, percent chance of appearing that particular fruit on that particular floor. So pickup height, health only. If it's health only, percentage number 1 to 0. If percentage is less than percentage chance, fruit texture load that fruit texture. Load that fruit texture as the heart element. Play health, basically play the health animation. But otherwise queue free, basically remove if there's no if it does not comes in the percentage chance, then just remove the fruit, remove the pickup, random loot. Or if it's not health only, if it's random chance thing, basically if it's it can be heart or it can be fruit. Then similar thing, randomly pick a number, match the condition. If it's a number 6 fruit, which is orange, number 8 fruit, strawberry, number 9, if number 9 comes in, then it's a health. And if the player touches body, if it's a fruit, increase. If it's a health, increase the health. If it's the fruit, increase the gold. And that's about it for the fruit. So there are different levels. If level comes, just visibility notifier. It just increases the size of visibility notifier over here. Alright, and it's also adding the visibility notifier. Same thing like this. It's just doing on the code side. So why it's doing on the code side? Because there are so many levels and I don't want to manually add the same thing inside every level. So you can either generate it through the code, or you can generate a safe scene, packed scene, and you can instance this packed scene over all the levels. Now on the last scene, it's something like that. Basically the end. If the floor ends at 10th, then the 10th floor will show you this level. And if it's 1000th floor, then the 1000th floor will show you this thing. Okay, now to the procedure level. So level contain the player with camera, background texture, and UI. So anything over to UI, but let me discuss the level first. So total level blocks, how many levels does a level contain? How many blocks does a level contain? Floor, you can say floor. Level dictionary, it's saving the floor and all the details. Preload levels, floor edit, floor loader, block range 1 to 4. Total block in a folder 10. I've created 10 levels, so it will take one of the 10th level. So on initialization, level 0 dictionary, adding the 0th floor. Then for IN, total block in a folder, this thing, level dictionary 1 I plus 1, it's, and level dictionary the last thing. Basically it is creating the level dictionary and storing the path to it. So for example, level 0 contain this path, level 1 contain this path, and everything. Then random number generator. So preload level 0, then it's an array. Preload levels, I'm creating a number of array. Last number equal to for I in range of 1 to total level block plus 1. Total level block is 500, so 1 to 500 actually. It's not 0 to 500, it's 1 to 501, which will make it a total of 500. That's how a range works. Random number generator randomize every number. If I is equal I percentage 10, if the block is 10, or if the for loop is on 10th one and the result makes it 0, so the block range becomes 2 to total number of block floor. Basically first, second and third are the easiest level and you can cross those floor easily. For basically 1 to 3rd are the easiest floor and you can cross those floor easily. That's why if the count crosses the 10th floor, then it should become more harder. So for example, if the floor needs to cross 20th floor and it needs to make the upcoming floor more harder, then you can just copy paste this and make it, if the player crosses 20th floor and the result becomes 0, if this thing, actually not the player, if this thing crosses 20th floor, 20th range, 20th for I loop basically, and this checks if the result is 0, then block range becomes 5 to total blocking floors. Basically from this it will take the number from 5 to 10 now. So var random block, random number generator, random range, block x to block y range, random block from 1 to 4. Now we are generating the block, so the starting block will be from level block range x to block range y, or block range x and block range y is 1 to 4. Basically it will only take from 1 to 4 until it crosses the 10th for loop. Then while last random block equal to random block, it's also assigning the last random block to the random block over here. So if the output is same as the last block, then it again generates the random number, and if it's not the last block, then it assigns the random block to that number. Then preload level.attend.random block, then it appends. For example, it will be like 0 1 3 4 1 2 like that, and then after the 10th range it will be like 2 3 4 9 10 8 7 like that. And then at the end of this loop, append last level, the last ending floor. So on ready, global.background equals to empty. If global background becomes empty, then load the basic texture, this texture. If there is something else, if we have saved something else that I have shown you from the menu video, then it will load that particular texture and it will show you a different background. And then load the level. Load the level is this. After the number and the generation of paths, path dictionary, then it loads the level. Find what the get children, remove child I. Remove all the loaded children if there is anything, which is basically empty if we are starting a game. Then last block generation dot y equals to 0. It's to change the location of particular floor. For I in range of preloaded level size, basically I in range of 500, this thing, or this thing you can set. Block new node, load string level dictionary preload level I, initiate. So it's taking the number from preload levels and it's getting the dictionary path from this. This is what this is. Basically it's taking the path according to the preload level generated and it's assigning it to the new node, and then it's adding that block to the world, and it's also changing its location on y-axis. And if I is equal to 0 and I is less than preload level size 1, block size dot get node, and it's also and it's also adding the and it's also changing the floor count, floor number text over here. Get node level count level number dot text equal to 002 percentage I. So basically it results as a number like this 01, 01 or 02. It basically adds 0 before a single digit number. This is what it does. So then it adds the child block, then it changes last block position because we are going on the on to the up direction, the top direction. That's why it's subtracting the value to change the particular floor position on y-axis. And this is how we get to load the level. Current procedure initialization. Find world get chilling on the remove. If you want to clear the reload from the starting, then clear all the children inside the world. Reload level dot resize equal to 0. New level will be 0 and current floor will become 0. It will refresh all the levels that we have generated. And the last one is nothing. I'm not considering to the level. So UI wise is simple. We are adding the number as in gold, and gold is dependent on the number of fruits that we have collected. We have 3 hearts. If we touch the trap or if we touch the harmful thing, the damage taking the damage affecting thing, then it just reduces the heart. So heart is a container with different images. There's one more extra heart if we have power up. If we purchase another heart, then it will show you this heart. And goal is simple like this. Goal 2 is something for the animation. Okay, on that it will show you this menu, and on pause it will show you this menu, which is simply an image texture rect with the image with horizontal box container. Alright, let's show you the script. So set freeze process false on ready. There are 2 variables when using power. False, and then on global heart check the global heart, and it shows you, it just turn on these things. Then if there is 4 global heart, then it will turn on this, and the sprite inside it. Then it's connecting all the thing. Global dead, if you are dead signal, dead stuff, do the dead stuff. Held down, do the on held down thing. Similarly, these are all the signals that are connected to these functions. On health up, on reset player, on win, on gold update, on interstitial add close, on user and rewarded, on rewarded at close. These are all the signals that are connected to these functions. Then after that, goal text update the goal text. 003 means 30. It starts with 30 and then it adds the number. And for example, if the number is 10, then it will show you 010. Animation player play to go out. Animation player play go. Basically a go animation thing for little go animation, so the player can see that he can start the level. And mobile ad dot load into C mobile ad dot load rewarded to load the ads. Now on that stuff, if the player die, that menu show floor gold, update the gold with the top floor reached. If the player dies on 10th floor, it will add up on the gold, the 10 number will add up on the gold. Go to the text show, this on floor reached. Basically it will show you the animation on screen. If there's mobile ad show, mobile get is rewarded loaded, check if the ad is loaded or not. If it's loaded, then show the ad rewarded show. Okay, show this, and I don't know why the text is so bad, but it should not be that bad. Let's fix that later on. I think the okay, show this, and if the player click on this rewarded button, then it will show you the ad, and it also plays the animation. Maybe something like this. Okay, now wait for animation finished, and then play at top floor reached gold. Animation play here, which is simple animation of text going up. Gold.text string, update the gold. Rewarded at coin.play. Okay, and then global.save game, save the game. I will show you save game on later videos. So on held down animation play, held the number of heart left, so it plays this animation. For example, heart 3, it will play this. On heart 2, it will play this. Similarly on 1, and if there are 4 heart, it will play all the animation. So let's get back our heart. Okay, on health up, get not heart string, it will then turn on this thing and the sprite. It will hide the sprite. Something like this. I will just show you the heart on health up. Basically, check the gold heart. If the new gold heart is global heart is 3, check the global heart. If the new global heart is 3, then it will show all 3 hearts. Now on gold UI update, just simply update the gold UI, text.new global gold. As I am storing every common variable in the global script, which is an auto load. So here, that's why I'm connecting everything with the global script to show all the update. Reset UI, back to global max heart, that hide, animation play go. In range of health, show the hearts, and scene transition load animation. I have already shown you this load animation scene transition on video 1. On win is equal to 2, that stuff. it will show you that stuff with the win state in mind, in target. It stops the game and show you the win animation. On restart press, player.play and rewarded as hide, animation stop, rewarded as animation stop, mobile at gets interstitial loaded, show interstitial. On reset press, if there's on restart press, if this add, then show red and return, stop this function. Else if win, if you won the game, just change the level back to the original state, basically change the scene, reload the scene, pause equal to false, win equals to false, and stop the function. Reset the current level. Scene transition, called effort, stack up the call, upload animation. Await scene transition load animation done. As soon as the load animation is done, change the level to level procedural, basically restart the level. The animation get tree.paused false. If it's in paused state, then just unpause it and global.emit reset player and emit the signal reset player, and which is connected to the mask guy reset player over here. It just does this. I've already shown you this in the last video. Now on reload press, same thing, win pause, called scene, this load, wait for the animation to be done, then restart the scene, change pause to false and emit signal reset player. On menu press, play the audio, hide the ad, save the game, call the load animation transition, wait for animation to be done, change the scene to menu, and then play the loaded animation on scene transition. Get tree paused false. So notification if you press the back on mobile, if we press this and that visible equal to false, if we are not showing the depth panel, get tree.pause equal to true, pause.show, pause the game, rewarded or red, show the rewarded ad, scene, this thing. If input is action press, UI cancel notification 07. If there is input or if there is a button on screen which emits this UI cancel signal, then emits the notification 107, which is backgoing animation, which is backgoing signal, going back signal, which is going back signal. On play pressed, just resume the game or play the game. On rewarded ads, UI input, on clicking that ad, show the rewarded ad with and play the button sound. On rewarded, add the gold, emit the signal gold update so that the UI can update the gold. So UI can reflect the gold update, then load the rewarded again, string amount, play the animation, this animation with the updated gold. Here will be a gold like 100 or 500 something, and yeah, play the coin audio. After rewarded video close, mobile or red load rewarded, play pressed animation, rewarded animation to play pressed over here, play this animation with the sound. Basically it means that we have opened the chest. And I think I was experimenting with something because I don't see press action. Yeah, there is something else. We don't need this. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you like this video. So I'll meet you on the next video. Until then, bye bye.